Hello guys, today I thought we would travel through time. Well, kind of. Because today, like in today's live stream, we are on this website, missionus.org or .com, depending on which website you want to go on, at least. So we do all 5 missions. Let's start off with for Crown or Colony. Okay, play mission. Okay, play. Alright. Okay, start new game. I don't want it to actually be full screen. How do we Oh, you have to be full screen? Okay, guys, give me 1 second. I will turn on my entire screen for this first mission. I did not realize that it's gonna be full screen, so give me a second. Entire screen. There we go. Okay, now let's get into the first mission. I did not realize that. Okay. I'll need all these extra tabs. Start new game now. Okay. Epilogue. So let's just go on to part 1.
I was exhausted from my trip and slept soundly. Maybe a little too soundly. Mrs. Eads had to wake me up.
Alright.
Wake up, Nathaniel. The early bird catches the late worm. Meet me in the kitchen to discuss your first day.
Alright.
Time to start your apprenticeship, Nathaniel. Your new life awaits. You will help Master Eads with his tasks. Royce Dillingham here is also an apprentice. Such a reliable boy.
You can find me at the rope walk, not far from the wharf. If you should need my help, come by and see me. I sometimes run errands for them. No, I run special errands for them. I cannot speak of them.
Right. Print shop.
You have quite a few tasks for today. Find at least 3 townspeople willing to purchase advertisements for the paper. And tomorrow, I am your master. And if you want to be my apprentice, you must be obedient. Find at least 3 townspeople willing to purchase advertisements for the paper. Yes, let me show you a proof of the next issue of the Gazette. See that there is yet space for more advertisements. The Gazette makes money by letting merchants and patriots advertise their wares or announcements. Need you to sell at least 3 advertisements to fill this space. Very good, Nathaniel. I will be out in business most of the day. If you have any more questions, you may ask Mrs. Eads. She will be in the kitchen.
What is your business here? Say your piece and move on. The Gazette, you say? That newspaper is slanderous of His Majesty and is loyal. Well, then we have something in common after all. I cannot quite place it, but I feel like I've seen you before. You look very...
Pardon me. Have you seen my dog, Thimble? Thimble is a small terrier, brown with white markings. If you offer him a bone, he shall come straight away. My uncle does not like them. Thank you for your help. That would be gracious of you, friend. On most days, I can be found at my uncle. My name is Constance. Ask the merchant, John Wheatley. But it would be best not to ask me. You are too kind.
All right.
A good day to you. I am Phyllis. Good fortune has brought... What paper did you say? A good newspaper, that is. Thank you, Nathan. No,
Ooh, okay. All right, that's 3.
A good day to you, Nathaniel.
Good day to you. I am Solomon Fortune. Yes, I am free to help you. I have no master, not a ship captain, but I was born a captain. Here it is, Nathaniel. But I fear it is too heavy for you to carry. I am sorry, but I am paid to work at the docks. Aye, Royce is certainly a strong... Good day, Nathaniel. What can I do for you? Good day, Nathaniel. What can I... No, I haven't.
to you, is there? You won't be much help when we challenge the Ritcuts. As a matter of fact, I saw such a mutt earlier today, but it ran away. What is it then? I can do that. I don't know yet. As you wish, Farm. I will call you by your name when you show yourself. We are your family again.
Is it, Nat? You must not tarry here when you have tasks to do. But have you spoken to Royce, the Nathaniel, you cannot come. You may.
Alright, I need to use the restroom. Okay.
Greetings, Nathaniel. I hear from Mrs. Eads that you were a bit of a pest today. It's fine to ask for help, lad, but you also need to show some independence. Well, Nathaniel, yes, I would like to hear all about it. Let us go over them together. Let me look at that one again. She is the niece of the merchants of Boston. I hope that she finds... Yes, go on. I had heard that Miss... No, Nathaniel. Yes, my views. You should pay more attention. You did You have had... I noticed that...
I woke up even earlier on my second day in Boston, but Mrs. Eads was still up before me. I heard her in the kitchen downstairs.
Nat, Master Eads has no time for you today. So would you pick up some items for my spinning bee? I need candles, seek out domestic goods, and Patriot shops have prompted the towns and good. Oh, before you go, that paid. Oh, what?
Hello, farm boy. Have you come to join us? We are teaching Theophilus Lilly a lesson. He is not honoring the agreed. Keep it brief, then. And don't...
Nathaniel, welcome to my... That is very good news on an ugly day. Hopefully the advertisement you sold me will help bring him home. I feared that might happen. But in times like this, we must look out for ourselves. I know you will, and I...
Nice.
about Christopher Sider? Us apprentices were protesting Ebenezer Richardson. The next thing we know, only poor Christopher. I fear his wound. Do you mean after this, you still care about a crown supporter? Don't be blind, Nathaniel. Exactly, Nathaniel. I have heard. I want you to...
Good day, Nathaniel. What can I do for you? I have heard. Should they? They often throw stones at protest. Then be careful. Do you even know what it do? It dyes clothing blue. Why do you want it? The job. Well, you...
What did you say?
What is your business here, Nathaniel? Yes, I'm here. Royce and his thug, Mr. Richardson. Good day, Nathaniel. What?
But Uncle, the TV's not on upstairs. Yeah, and I still hear it. I'll check if I hear it still. 12:56.
Good evening, Nat.
I'll go see if I still hear it.
Yes, I just found out that he died from his wounds. Poor boy. Yes, we must all do our part. But it was very good, Nathaniel. Yes, yes. A good, yes, Nathaniel. And you believed it? Yes. Please do. I am not sure. I am a bit disappointed. Well, you'd better get up.
Okay.
Mrs. Eads' spinning bee was a great success, but the death of Christopher Sider hung over Boston like a dark cloud. Today, Mr. Eads had me come with him as he talked with patriots around Boston about the death of Christopher Sider. Murder, he's calling it. And now, there's more fear that the tensions will explode if the British troops don't leave Boston immediately. I was awoken at dawn by the sound of the print shop door closing.
Map. Nobody in there. Print shop.
Nathaniel, Mrs. Eads and I are busy with important preparations for tomorrow. Look in the chest of drawers. I need you to take the pamphlet proof to Master Revere, and also to post the broadside on the Liberty Tree. Please make all haste.
Okay, I'm gonna look for Paul Revere first. Nobody in here as he left. Yep. Join or die. That's what it says. Hey, where is Mr. Revere? Nobody? Oh, I haven't visited the North End yet.
Nathaniel, Hugh White told me that you asked after me. Thank you for your concern. I just heard that he has been spotted near King Street. Can you help me? I understand. You must have more important. I will not attend the funeral. The funeral tomorrow will only. Please be careful, Nathaniel. I do.
Cool! I would just stop by some guard and supposed to. Yes!
A good day to you, Nathaniel. I also would like to offer Christopher Sight. I am sorry, your eyes do not see.
Okay. Let's go back home. I'm doing a good job.
Did you do everything I asked? Do you have any problems? Good. Now I must start printing more pamphlets for young Christopher's funeral. That's a good lad. Let us get started.
We worked very late. When I woke up, I found Master Eads still awake and waiting for me in the print shop.
Good morning, Nathaniel. I have a very important task for you today. I have prepared 3 bundles of pamphlets. We have to gather support and attendance for the funeral march that will start at the Liberty Tree later today. You want a large crowd. Make sure you give these to like-minded patriots who will spread them most widely among the people. Don't let them fall into unfriendly hands. They won't be given out. Very good. Lovely.
Hmm.
Mrs. Eads' spinning bee was a great success, but the death of Christopher Sider hung over Boston like a dark cloud. Today, Mr. Eads had me come with him as he talked with patriots around Boston about the death of Christopher Sider. Murder, he's calling it. And now, there's more fear that the tensions will explode if the British troops don't leave Boston immediately. I was awoken at dawn by the sound of the print shop door closing.
Nathaniel.
Nap.
A good day to you. I also would like to honor them. This is what I have. Christopher Sider. Yes, it must. In heaven's eternal court it was decreed. How the first martyr for the cause should bleed. In heaven's eternal court, it is the right sentiment. In heaven's eternal court it was decreed. That if I would be honored to recite my...
Back home.
Ah, you are back at last. Have any problems? You are proving to be quite clever, Nathaniel. That is
We worked very late. When I woke up, I found Master Eads
Alright.
still awake and waiting for me in the print shop.
very important matter. I have prepared 3 bundles of what? Very good. People are gathering at the Liberty. Wonderful.
Before the march started, Phyllis Wheatley read her poem commemorating Christopher Sider. Many patriots had tears in their eyes, even Royce.
In heaven's eternal court it was decreed. How the first martyr for the cause should bleed.
As the funeral started, hundreds of apprentices took part in the solemn march to the graveyard. And even though I had failed Mr. Eads in distributing the pamphlets, attendance was still very great. There was now so much tension between the soldiers and the townspeople, it was almost unbearable.
Okay.
It was a week after Christopher Sider's burial. Things in Boston were not getting any better. Just last Friday, a huge fight broke out between some redcoats and apprentices at the rope walk. I hear the soldiers got a bad bruising. Today was Monday, March 5th. I spent the whole day helping Master Eads to print the Gazette. I learned a lot.
You did a fine job, Nathaniel. You make a
Oh, Nathaniel, I am very upset. Still haven't. He thinks, boss, there's a ship leaving from the... That would be great. The church bell...
There must be more than 200 people here. Look, some soldiers are coming from the barracks. There's an officer with them. The townspeople are saying Private White hit an apprentice on the head with his musket. He doesn't look so brave now. Luckily, I managed to grab Thimble before he could get away. Come on, Constance. We have to get out of here. Things look like they're getting worse. got Constance home safely, and then I went back to the print shop. I couldn't stop thinking about what I'd seen. It was like a nightmare.
Wow. I'll be right back. I mean, wow. I'll be right back, guys. Okay.
Mr. Eads woke me up really early today. I had never seen him so distressed. He said that since I was a witness, I had to go to Faneuil Hall to give my deposition, my sworn testimony about the events from last night.
Tell us what you saw on King Street last night, March 5th. Did the crowd provoke the soldiers in any way? Other people say they saw townspeople throw snow. Did you see the soldiers threaten the townspeople? Other people say that the soldiers provoked the townsfolk with their bayonets and rifles. Tell me, why do you think this terrible event happened? Why do you think other people have different ideas of what happened that night? Those are all the questions I have.
You did well to speak your mind, Nathaniel.
With the freedom to choose my own way, I knew my future lay down one of three paths. Every choice has consequences. I would live with mine, for better or worse.
Revere's print of the Boston Massacre is sure to bring sympathy to the Patriot cause. To prevent more bloodshed, Patriots have pressured British authorities to end the long occupation and move their soldiers out of Boston.
Facts are stubborn things, and whatever may
The
be
Redcoats accused of causing the Boston Massacre are cleared of most charges. Even those who oppress us are entitled to a fair trial. Britain forces us to pay a tax on our tea, and now insists that we buy it from only one source, the British East India Company. In disguise, the Sons of Liberty stage a bold protest. Patriots would rather destroy British tea than pay unjust taxes to drink it. England's Parliament has closed our port. Because we stood up for our rights, they punished Boston by putting half our men out of work. The other colonies are sympathetic to our plight. Their representatives gather for a Continental Congress to decide our fate. Should we seek a peaceful resolution or prepare to defend ourselves? The first shots have been fired. Battles at Lexington and Concord have made it unsafe to remain here. The British could arrest me for treason at any moment. The printed word spreads revolutionary ideas.
A government of our own is our natural right.
A pamphlet, Common Sense, makes a convincing argument for America to overthrow the tyranny of British rule. It is time to declare our independence.
We, therefore,
the representatives of the United States of America,
Solemnly publish and declare
that these united colonies are,
and of right ought to be
free and independent states. Can we unite to overcome the greatest empire in the world? And if we succeed, will there be liberty and justice for all?
Nice. And that was the first mission. Second mission. I'm going to say entire screen unless unless a miracle happens. Exit this page. Exit this. Flight to Freedom is the second mission. Okay, here we go. Wait. I'm signed in. I'm pretty much signed in. Do mission 2. Actually, before. Okay, I was right. I was right somehow. Okay, alright. Behind the big house.
This time I'm gonna make it up north. Past the big river.
This time, don't get yourself so sad.
Tired of being treated worse than they treat me. Work, 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 and never get nothing but whippings.
You can barely stand up. Running away now is a fool idea.
Besides, what's to keep me here? Nothing. So my family.
Quiet now. I can hear Lucy stirring. Don't you put dangerous thoughts in her head. Lucy, time to wake up. Morning, Lucy. Henry's back is still real bad. He can't work today.
That wasn't the truth. I'd say anything to the overseer to make him stop. That old handbrake was already falling apart. Wish I had busted it if I'm gonna get blamed anyway. Nothing fair for us. Just the master's property.
Calm yourself, Henry. Now, Lucy, I need help. Before you do your morning work, go down by the creek and bring back some comfrey root. Comfrey will help heal Henry's back. Anna! There's the bell. I have to get to the field. I'll mash it up and put it on him when I get back. Best to not let Mr. Otis see what you're up to. After that, find your brother in the yard and make sure he's doing his work.
Anna! Come here and open this door for me. Let me go off in here. Hot in here. I'm white. Hot. I've got to turn that blanket off. It's got too hot. Open it for a few minutes. Cat out there. Way out under the brain.
We need eggs from the coop and them hogs need their slop. Then you got the wash. What are you doing here? That boy got what's coming to him. He slowed down the harvest. Let him suffer. You get to your work right now. Don't let me catch you trying to help Henry again.
Over down there.
Look at the brown dog.
Brown.
Yeah, that's probably why I saw the boat stand down there. I thought it was looking at me. But now there's a bloody football line.
Yeah, right.
That dog must be friendly.
Probably like me moving out there. Probably hiding.
It's tamed or something. How can it get away from that?
You girl, finished your morning work? Since Henry can't work, need you to take care of the smoke out. Gonna put some. Here's the.
And that dog's cute. Hey, don't pets do that to us too? Huh?
Okay, get fed good enough for you to take the video.
I think she's leaving again. Maybe I'll see that dog later again, right?
Get them from toys, you pick them up.
They're not on the floor.
You know what's going to fall? The time you were walking. Not the average way. All right, but that's the deal. Got very wrong. Well, good blood. We'll watch at 2 o'clock. Talking to Uncle. I'm gonna buy you. You know what kind of food I'm gonna buy you? Go for 5. I'm gonna buy you a Golden Pile food. Do me a favor later when you got some time. Listen. Go to BTV.com /4. Look at it. Okay. I want to get one free.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Nothing. I mean, tending the garden. But she don't use it no more. She knows how to read. Is he gonna whip me like Henry? That would be real hard. I don't know if I'm strong enough. Let me just do one more word, and then I'll hide it. Thank you. Okay. F-A-N. Fan. F-A-N.
Lucy, Miss Sarah's upstairs waiting. She needs your help with something. You might get Miss Sarah to talk to Mr. Otis and have him let up on your day's work. When you're done, come talk to me in the kitchen. I have something for you to give to Henry.
Oh, thank goodness, Lucy. I need something from you. Miss Sarah, Lucy. Miss Sarah. We're not children anymore. If Mother hears, you'll get what for. Now pay attention. I need you to fix up my new dress before I leave this afternoon. Not for my cousin's wedding. I'm leaving for Cincinnati right after lunch. She's marrying a northerner. Can you believe it? If I'm to be in the company of Yankee gentlemen, I must look beautiful. Here's a magazine with the latest fashion. Can you make my dress look like that? Yes, Lucy, you can do a good job when you pay attention. Like when you learned your letters from me. Teaching slaves only causes trouble. I certainly don't see any use in it. Why, it doesn't help you do the wash better, does it? I'll tell you what. You do a good job on my dress, and don't say a word to Mother, and I'll let you have that old book while we're away. Very well. Mother, Father, and I will be dining on the porch. Oh, is my dress ready? You foolish girl!
How were things? I'm sorry, Lucy. I saw Master King. It's about a slave auction. I can't read it, but I think they're planning to sell some of us. I don't know, but I think Henry might be the first to go. Mr. Otis don't like him. I think Henry already knows. I was hoping you could give Henry something. Well, that's good. That's good. I've heard. Master King, you take care of yourself.
As I walked outside, I took a deep breath. The sun was hot and the day was only half over. I finished the wash as fast as I could because I still had so much more to do. I checked on Jonah real quick to make sure he was working. He was, but he'd torn his pants. I'll have to fix him later. Then I went back to the big house and helped Esther scrub all the pots and dishes. I like that most because she talks about all kinds of things. After that, I started bringing water to the folks working the harvest. It's blazing hot, and they'd probably faint if I didn't do it. It was getting dark as I got back to our quarters. I gave Mama the comfrey root for Henry. I was dog tired, but I needed to help with dinner, and Jonah's pants needed mending too.
Did you think you could get away with burning your master's property?
That fire was an accident, Mr. Otis. Now, I know Lucy didn't mean to do nothing wrong. It's my fault because I wasn't tending the fire.
Lion ain't gonna help either of you. You're gonna get what's coming to you. Accident. Oh, it's real simple. You had the key, then came the fire, and this boy put you up to it. Shut your mouth, girl. I'm doing the talking. Did you think you could get away with burning your master's property?
That fire was an accident, Mr. Otis. Now, I know Lucy.
Shut your mouth, Henry. I know you were back in quarters, but you put... I'll get the whole truth tomorrow, even.
That settles it. I'm running tonight. Your mama is probably right. Are you gonna run? Or stay off the road? You do. Your papa is. I don't have time.
Lucy, what's happening? Is it because of the smokehouse? I won't let her... Yes, Lucy. What is it? I can do that. Goodbye, Lucy.
Lucy, you're shaking. What did Miss Mercy, child? I can't lie. It gives me... Lucy, dear, it breaks my heart. But yes, you got... I'm not gonna let you go with... I've got something to give you. Here's my blanket. This is my pass to go visit your papa. When they find you and Henry gone, no one gonna be leaving here for a spell. Lexington's the wrong... I can't. Child, goodbye, Lucy.
Come in, quickly, quickly. Were you followed? That is good. Welcome to my home. I'm the Reverend John Rankin. Well, I am most pleased to meet you, Lucy. Slavery is a wicked stain on the soul of humanity. Oh, no, Lucy. No. You are innocent in God's eye. You have escaped your slave captures, come up from Kentucky seeking a bounty. By recapturing niggers, and there is danger.
Reverend Rankin found a home for me in Red Oak, a little bit north of Ripley. A lot of free blacks.
Good morning, Lucy. Know what? He left a few households around. They have many southern customers, including slave catchers. Not if you're careful.
Until slavery is abolished, you'll need very good. You know those hands.
It is good to see you. Mrs. Wright is a stalwart. I'm very sorry to have you. I'm afraid most slaves. It is too far to send someone to it. I would not.
You must be Lucy. Your aunt, thank you, Lucy. Most of you get right. Oh, I see. Even if I. Oh, Lucy. Yes, of course. It's in the back room. I hope to see you soon. I look forward to it. I hope to see you soon.
Yes, may I help you? Of course. Here you go, Lucy. Step inside quickly. Sorry about that, but that man may be dangerous. Can't be too careful. I suspect he's watching me. He thinks I'm hiding an escaped slave and hopes to catch me in the act. Where is your the kingpin? Now that is a coincidence. I'm hiding somewhere. Perhaps there will. I'm afraid. Let us hope so. When we get Henry moved to safety, I will be able to give you my full attention.
You here for the laundry? Well, it's about time. Where's Morgan?
I'll be right back.
Neat, huh? I thought he told me he didn't have no camera. I'll have to ask Morgan. Yes.
Excuse me. Hey, watch where you're going. You new here? And are you new at visiting John? So tell me. See? Truth ain't so hard. I know I can seem scary. Don't know or won't say.
Mr. Bertram!
We ain't done yet. Are you okay, miss? I'm Benjamin Harrison. I'm running as a free soil candidate in the up. Right. What a coincidence. I wouldn't use that term exactly. They want slavery to end now. It will end someday if we surround.
Where's the gates? I don't see the gates. Complete bust. I actually. Where's these gates? Oh, come on, I can't find these gates. Where am I supposed to go? Let's see. Oh! Those are the gates. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me call this meeting to order. We have many urgent matters to review, but first, I want to welcome someone new, Miss Lucy Wright. Miss Wright crossed my door a year ago and has joined her aunt and her uncle here in Red Oak. We're happy you're here, Lucy. We'll start tonight with the issue of slave catchers. John Parker will say a few words.
It's getting more dangerous to move our cargo every day. Men like T.C. Bertram are prowling the streets. We can't trust anyone. Just today, I caught T.C. Bertram spying on Lucy and me. We're going to have to start taking new precautions. Here's what I think.
Miss Hatcher here will now tell us about our fundraising.
We have everything ready for next week. But just today, Lucy gave me all the handkerchiefs the Wrights made for us. Finally, the school is doing well, although we could use more supplies. That's all I have to say, Reverend.
Finally, we have a special guest, Mr. Benjamin Harrison. He is running for office. Has a few words, folks.
Someday, slavery will be ended. We all want that. But what then? How do whites and Negroes live together? The honest answer is that they should not. The home of the Negro people is Africa. We brought them here, and we need to help them go home. It's natural to think that, but you will never be accepted here. You will never be a full citizen. In Africa, you can be. This idea is called colonization, and it actually began in the time of President Washington. Since then, thousands have gone back.
Right now, we need to make a plan for moving Henry, Mr. Parker. Yes, Lucy, that is certainly still on all of our minds. What are your thoughts on Henry, Mr. Parker?
Here's how I see it. State of Kentucky, Bourbon County, to wit. I, Tobias King, freeholder in the county aforesaid, do hereby certify and declare that a male slave named Henry, aged about 19 years, about 5 feet 9 inches in height, of a brown color, having some marks on his back from the lash, has run away from the aforesaid freeholder on or around October 2nd, 1849, and has not been seen in the vicinity since. It means we may have solved our problem. Yes, it's exactly what we need to get Henry. Give Bertram a lesson. We probably could. The sheriff is friendly to our cause and can demand Bertram's proof before he takes Henry. Now we have his proof. Did you know that cart of yours has a hollow bottom? It'll be the first time it was more than laundry. Don't you see? He set Bertram up. Make him think he's caught us red-handed, but then he won't be able to do a darn thing. Exactly.
If I may, Mr. Parker, it sounds dangerous. Would it not be safer to only use the affidavit if Bertram discovers us?
You are right, Miss Hatcher. I was letting my dislike of virtue get the better of my judgment. Not only was my idea risky, but it might have revealed the secret of the card, which has proven most useful. Let us choose.
Now let us turn our thoughts to Lucy's family.
It's too dangerous for us to travel that far south. You must get the word to your family and be ready here to help them across the river.
I know how we can get word to them. Our neighbor works on the riverboats. He could get word to a cartman traveling from Maysville to Lexington. They need to find their way to the Negro Church in Lexington. Someone there can disguise Jonah and start him along the Underground Railroad. The railroad has no rails or trains. It is the name for all the brave people who helped slaves escape. Each member passes a slave a little further north.
I'll be waiting to row them across. Boat is one of the most powerful weapons we can have. Although I still carry my gun just in case. Get them back, Lucy.
That night, Uncle Morgan and I drove the cart to Henry's hiding place. Mr. Parker and a dozen townsmen were...
Lucy, oh, a sight to see. You made it. Your mama was right. I didn't get far that night. Got myself caught on his fist, but I knew I'd try again. A couple of weeks ago, Mr. Otis' horse got spooked. Threw him off. While he was laid up, I took my chance. Sometimes that hip break makes an awful long sound. About a weekend, I fell out of a tree trying to see the way ahead. Got found by a woodcutter. White man. Thought I was done for sure. Strangest thing. Braced my leg. Gave me a change of clothes. I hid out around Dover for a week. Free Negro family brought me food. They told their preacher about me. And he found someone from Ohio to help me across. Your friend John Parker was waiting for me. Rode me across in the darkest night. And he got me hid away. I am. Jonah, he's getting by. Esther's been keeping a good eye on him since your mama was so sorry, Lucy. Take New Orleans. At least that's what I heard Master King saying. So those traders sell lots of slaves. A slave trader came by the plantation looking for women slaves. Brought her right then. Your mama begged the trader to buy Jonah too, but he didn't want no boy. What do you mean? You can't go back? There are more patrols than ever. Yes. Mr. Parker's going to help me find a way, too. Mr. Parker and the Reverend think it's too dangerous here for me. Slave catchers are crawling all over the place. I have to go to Canada. Maybe I can build my own house and start a small farm. I was hoping you come with me. I'm sorry. That was too bold. You should go now. I understand. But maybe when you get him back.
The next morning, Aunt Abigail sent off our message to Jonah.
My neighbor, Mr. Johnson, he took the ferry to Maysville and passed on word to a timber cart man going to Lexington. The plan was for the cartman to deliver a message to the preacher at the Negro Church, who would know what to do.
Ever since Mama got sold, I didn't know what would happen to me. Then a preacher came and said my sister was free. I was so excited. He told me to hide in the fields by the road, and he would help me get up north. Esther wrapped up some food, and that very night I started out. We traveled to Lexington. I've never seen such a big place. I hid in the church for a few days. They disguised me as a servant girl, and I traveled with a white woman, pretending to be her slave. We went to Louisville and boarded a steamer going north. She knew a black steward and handed me over to him. For days I hid below deck, behind a stack of barrels. The steward brought me food and water. I was real scared someone would find me. I didn't make a sound, even when a rat crawled over me. Finally, we reached Cincinnati, Ohio, and that night, I snuck off the boat. Someone was supposed to meet me and take me to Ripley. But if he showed up, I didn't see him. I couldn't decide if I should find help in town or try to sneak aboard a boat that would take me to Ripley.
Go on a boat.
I decided the safest thing was to find a Negro church, like the one in Lexington. Carefully walked into town, and late that night, I found one. I slept in the doorway and was awoken by the minister's wife. She was very kind, but tried to convince me to keep going north where it was safer. But I said I had a family in Ripley, and she agreed to help me. After a long day on a bumpy cart, I made it. Lucy! I just did what the preacher told me. I was scared, but I knew if you made it, then I could too. Me too. I had a dream last night that she came back. When do you think we'll see her again? Is that possible? Ending slavery? If it is, then I think we should help Mr. Parker.
All right, and in part 4 already. Part 5, New Times, New Troubles. I'll be right back.
You there, stop. I got a question for you. Good evening, gentlemen. How can I help you?
You match the description I got here of a Kentucky runaway. Taking you to the sheriff.
There must be some mistake. I'm a free man.
That's so? Let me see your free papers.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Lucy, get the card ready. Mr. Wright is in real trouble. Some men grabbed him and took him to jail. They're lying and saying he's a runaway. They'll try and take him south. He always has his papers. I don't know what happened, but since the Fugitive Slave Act passed, slave catchers are mighty aggressive.
Anna! Time!
Lucy, I'm glad you're here. Mr. Wright will need all our help. Our best goal. Fortunately, the commission, we can still have
Lucy, just in time. Glad you'll be helping us solve it. He's in the jail, he's unharmed. Commissioner will listen to the men who captured him. No, I do. I'm hoping that's what you can do. Good backup plan. Morgan also told me where he was ambushed. Good. Be careful.
What might you be looking for? Another
That
affidavit?
Yeah.
So I have heard.
A cup of it in there.
Yes. Year ago. Now,
No.
why would I want to do that?
This big tall one.
Sounds like a lot of.
I
Don't
don't
mistake
see
me
it.
for your effort. You think you can
What?
find my price, girl?
What'd you say?
Well, which time
I'll
you
see you
looking?
in town when the commission.
The one you said, this one.
That? I picked one up off the floor. Mary dropped it up in there. Mary dropped one on the floor the other day, and I picked it up and put it in there.
I don't see it. Never mind, don't.
Lucy found
I'm gonna look for something else then.
we didn't need any other evidence. I was surprised to see Bertram show up and testify, but hard times can make for strange bedfellows. Despite our success, I can clear.
I want to thank you for your help. I don't know if Mr. Wright, she's a smart woman. It's good. Mr. Wright and I, maybe for today, we're going to Canada. Yes, of course.
I'm glad Uncle Morgan is okay. That was scary. Where are we going? You can't leave me. What is it? I promise.
After the Wrights left, I started helping Miss Hatch around school. Jonah studied there as well. We were both learning so much. Unfortunately, that happy time didn't last long.
Ah, Miss Wright. Should I say Lucy? King Plantation. Have you? I don't think so. Miss Porter from the hotel figured out who you and that boy are. That would make me happy. I could have him arrested for helping a runaway. Months in jail. $1,000. No one is paying.
If it isn't my dear friend Lucy. Have you missed me? Well, I want to sell you. And to live my life, I need the money I'll get for some. Very well. Mr. Bertram, please take them both. You would just have me let him go? What a ridiculous idea.
Lot number 5. Fine young buck. Strong as a bull. Good with his hands. Simple coffee. Has good teeth. Never run away. Very loyal. I'll stop the bidding at 9. Here comes lot number 6. Something special today. A mother and her 2 young'uns. Both boys ready to start as field hands. Hey boys, lot number 7. Here she comes. A young negress from Tobias King's estate. Strong and good with animals and needlecraft. We'll start at $700. Is that so? Heard she ran off. True enough, but Mr. King had a reputation for laxity. I'm sure you'll have no problem with her, sir. Do I hear $700? Yes, sir, 700. 750, yes. Do I hear 800? 800, yes. 800? 800? 800. Any more? Any more? 800. Going once. Twice. Sold!
Let me tell you what happened next. It's been a long road since my days at the Kingdom.
All right. Whoa.
It's been a long road since. Let me tell. It's been a long.
How do I exit? Okay. We're good. Mission 3. play. It went full screen again.
These are the stories my people.
Give me a second, guys.
Hold on, Bob.
I forgot what it said.
Little Fox, come. There is a problem.
Backyard barbecue meal.
Alright, I fixed it. Just stop. Entire screen again. I'll be right back.
These are the stories my people tell.
Glenna statistas vilken huvud nistabet hitta hawa mumea ham befane ishma ayo wati tawo jima ya mani diet fishikini metan jinne eva meta hanas nit jim munne mota ta hishik na hane hitta ho Fisherman. Tistas hevo stane hefstover se hasta etashin tabletet. Na hapo tistas yoki wissen hishin tablevo stane heavy.
Little Fox, come. There is a...
What the heck just happened? Okay. Fixed. Let's try this again. Never mind. Oh, my screen. Oh my god, I forgot I'm switching.
Little Fox, come.
All right.
These are the stories my people tell.
Glenna statistas vilken huvud nistabet hitta hawa mumea ham befane ishma ayo wati tawo jima ya mani diet fishikini metan jinne eva meta hanas nit jim munne mota ta hishik na hane hitta ho Fisherman. Tistas hevo stane hefstover se hasta etashin tabletet. Na hapo Statistas. Yoki wissen Fishin the Tabu watch than heavy. How much did I ever statistas much give me in an Otano?